Imagine holding the most powerful computer in the world in the palm of one hand. No, I'm not talking about the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I'm definitely not talking about the bulky iPad Pro. I'm talking about a ghost. A device that Apple enthusiasts have begged for, and Apple executives have feared. The iPad Mini M5. For years, the Mini was the forgotten child of the iPad lineup. It was the device Apple updated only when they felt like it, usually with leftover parts and older chips. But something changed in the labs at Apple Park. They realized that the world doesn't just want bigger screens, the world wants pocket power. In 2026, the iPad Mini is no longer an afterthought. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. It is a revolution. If you are watching this, you are likely part of a specific group of people. You're the one who values portability over posture. You're the pilot, the doctor, the gamer, or the minimalist who wants the full iPadOS experience without the 13-inch footprint. Today, we are tearing back the curtain on the iPad Mini M5. We are looking at the leaked benchmarks that shouldn't exist, the display technology that finally fixes the jelly scrolling nightmare, and the reason why this might be the last iPad Mini Apple ever makes. Do not look away. This is the ultimate breakdown of the iPad Mini M5. To understand where we are going, we have to look at the Mini curse. Every iPad Mini owner knows the pain. You wait 3, 4, sometimes 5 years for an update, only to get a chip that's already a year old. But the M5 generation is different. Why? Because of the silicon convergence. Apple is moving to a unified architecture where the gap between a MacBook and a handheld tablet is effectively zero. The M5 chip isn't just a processor, it's a 3-nanometer marvel of engineering that brings desktop-class ray tracing and neural processing to an 8.3-inch canvas. This isn't just about speed, it's about what that speed unlocks. We are talking about the ability to run full versions of Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro on a device you can slide into a cargo pocket. This is the dream of the digital nomad, finally realized. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the display. For years, the iPad Mini 6 and even the 7 suffered from a lack of ProMotion. In a world where even budget Android phones have 120 Hz refresh rates, the iPad Mini stuck with 60 Hz felt like using a flip phone in a smartphone world. The jelly scrolling issue, where one side of the screen moved faster than the other, became an internet meme that Apple couldn't ignore. For the Mini M5, the leaks suggest a tandem OLED breakthrough. Not just a standard OLED, but the same dual-layer technology found in the ultra-expensive iPad Pro. This means blacks that are actually black, peak brightness that hits 1600 nits, and finally, ProMotion. If the iPad Mini M5 hits 120 Hz, it becomes the greatest gaming handheld on the planet. Better than the Steam Deck, better than the Switch 2, because of the sheer density of pixels and the color accuracy of Apple's Liquid Retina XDR. But why the M5 chip? Why not just put an A-series chip in it like they always do? The answer is Apple Intelligence 2.0. In 2026, AI isn't just a buzzword, it's the core of the OS. The M5 features a redesigned 20-core neural engine specifically optimized for local LLM